introduce you to Sheer Perspective. It's a great place to find information as a young stylist or a seasoned professional. Sheer Perspective is my perspective on how our industry impacts others. So let me tell you a little bit about the journey of building a hair salon. It's been long. 35 years in the industry, and I think I always knew I was going to be a salon owner, a salon representative, an educator in the beauty world, but it really started when I was 12 years old. I was doing hair in a 4x4 space. For some odd reason, I would use restrooms, bathrooms at people's homes, and I would do all my friends. So I started playing sports at a young age, and most of my friends would let me do their hair when we were teenagers. So that was kind of how my journey started. By the time I graduated high school, I was a licensed professional. I went to vocational school. Not everyone has that opportunity. I was one of the ones chosen from my home school to go represent and go through cosmetology school. So here in Ohio, it's 1,500 hours. I completed those 1,500 hours in 2 years, 11th and 12th grade. When I graduated, I went to a chain salon. I worked there for about 1.5 to 2 years, then went to a salon that was owned by a woman, and the opportunity came for me to purchase it from her when I was 23. It's a low investment. It was about $15,000, so I partnered with somebody. And at the age of 30, I went out on my own. I opened a salon here in Ohio City. It's a suburb of Cleveland. And then I grew from there. So now I own 3 Paul Mitchell Focus salons. And that's kind of just a little bit of it. Along the way, I did join the Paul Mitchell education team. In 2003, I went through our training and become a national educator. And I've had the opportunity to travel to lots of states, be certified in razor cutting, to do perming, hair coloring, many hours, and lots of days where I was not sure if this was the right thing for me. So if you're newer in the industry and you're like, I don't know, that seems like a lot of work, stick with it, big baby steps, make 10% shifts. And then as a salon owner, it's always a pivot. I've had staff that have done salon walkouts on me, and I've been devastated and cried and lost sleep over this. And it's just a forever changing industry. So now celebrating over 30 years in the beauty industry, I really want to use my YouTube channel to feature and celebrate the beauty industry. So let me give you a little information about my passion for this industry. I didn't know I was going to be this passionate when I first started, but over the years, it is something that lights me up. I love seeing young people become successful. I love seeing a salon owner fall back into their business and know that they can step away from the chair and grow their business and mentor their own staff. So my passion has really come from the years of experience, my success. Every time that something works out, I want to share it. I'm very, very, very gregarious, as you can tell. I love to talk about our industry. I love to share our industry, and that's what you're going to get from Sheer Perspective.
What can stylists see weekly from your channel?
So what will you be seeing weekly on my channel? Inspiration, tutorials, haircuts, foiling, all kinds of ideas to help you behind the chair. As a salon owner, a little clip of things you could be doing to become more profitable. Just ways to help you improve in this industry, creating a family, a team, and an environment that you want to come back for more. So let me tell you a few things I wish I knew before I got started in this industry. That I was always going to be learning. I never have gotten to the end of this path, so knowing that the journey is forever going. Knowing that your guests are here for an experience. It's not all about us. I hate to tell you, it's not about you. It's about teaching them, educating them, and you are in sales. You are selling yourself every single day. When you start a conversation with a guest, you are working your magic to have them come back to see you again, to make sure they're using professional products, to maintain that beautiful style that you just created. All the hard work that we do with hair color needs a solid foundation at home. So having product knowledge, knowing what I'm using and why I'm using it. So yes, guys, you gotta use your chemistry brain sometimes. Knowing that pH scale, remembering all the bones of your head, and being knowledgeable. So being in this industry, it's more than doing hair. It's about being a creator. It's about being an educator. It's about being someone that follows up with people It is a journey. So what will you be seeing weekly on my channel? Inspiration, tutorials, haircuts, foiling, all kinds of ideas to help you behind the chair. As a salon owner, a little clip of things you could be doing to become more profitable. Just ways to help you improve in this industry, creating a family, a team, and an environment that you want to come back for more. Sure, so let me introduce you to the color bar. It is more than a piece of furniture. It is an open air dispensary, and let's take you around from the full side. So over here we have our developers, and then we go into our color lines. I like to follow the book, and that sounds kind of silly, but I lay it out with the browns being first, and then we categorize around the entire color bar, as you can see, with all the different shades that we use. Now, we're a Paul Mitchell Focus Salon, so we have color-coded packaging, so that helps the stylists know what to look for. And what that does is it develops an easy flow. It's mapped out for everybody so they can follow it. We have our lighteners over here so that you can choose which lightener is best for each guest. Everyone has a different fabric of hair, so it's really important to choose the right product. And here at my salons, we actually provide all that for you so that you can have a great starting point to make the best work for yourself. Then we come over here and we have a really cool device called Vish. It is set up through a scale and an iPad that is Bluetooth to our computer. This helps us always make sure our formulas are saved for our guest. Not only does that help the stylist, it helps the guest. Every time they return, they're gonna get the same exact formula. If you ever have to remix, it actually will take the formula and break it down if you only need half the formula. So we have less wasted product. Great for the environment and great for a salon owner so there's not wasted product. It's also great for a stylist that forgets how to do their math problems and get to that same ratio. So it will create consistency. It will create an environment that the guests feel more comfortable. So this is our color bar. This is where we celebrate hair color each time for every guest. It's an opportunity to have the best hair here in Cleveland.